I would like to thank my beloved subscribers. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of the Stolen Turnabout, the second case in Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. Okay, so let's get into it right now. The time is 1 a.m. Beep, 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 beep. I thought that I had to read the detective. We made it. Whew. What a relief. Glad the jewel is still safe. Ho ho! You said it, pal. It must have been a rock solid security that sealed him off. Would you mind opening the safe just to double check? I wonder if the toad they entered was a Easter egg for something. I'm guessing that's not supposed to be in there. Huh, we've been had. The mass salutation. Out front, guards, turn on the shirt lights. Ha 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 ha. Better yet next time, gentlemen. Oh. Ah, excuse me, but I'm afraid I must leave now. This ain't a TV show? Well, it can't be. W in it. We shall meet again when the next moon is full. Ha 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 ha. Math, salutations. Ha 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 ha. I was not ready to do any acting right now. Why do I keep reading them? Oh my god. My face. Me! What more can I say? This is my third year as a young, but still the lawyer. Damn, is it the first time we've ever done any, seen it Wright's profile? 26. Why didn't they do this in the other games? Maybe. 56. Hey, Ned, get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important. What are you freaking out about now? Hee. Today will be the last time you talk to me that way. What, you gonna do something incredible that will make me never be annoyed with you? Huh? We're about to hit the big time. Big time? And what do you mean by me? You don't mean you and me are... Ha! Don't be silly! I'm talking about me and Playley, of course. Hello. Hello. It's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Net. Playley, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here, anyway? Hee. Haven't you heard, Net? Mr. Net? Here, take a look at this. What is this? Some kind of poster? Oh, the sacred urn. I remember that. It's a treasure. Terrain Village. Is it that? That's right. It's our hometown. Playley and mine, that is. What's this about treasures from the boonies? What the hell are the boonies? Ha ha ha, very funny. You can laugh all you want. But you'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight? The Treasures of Terrain exhibit doesn't actually start until next week. But the promoter sent us some VIP entry passes. That's nice. Your reputation is gonna come back. That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick? You look the same. Same Maya, different day. This young lady here is Maya Fey. The younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then, I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat behind the scenes. Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium and a bit of a shady character. Hey! Who are you calling shady? You, I'm calling you shady. And this Yelldale is Playle Fey, but I usually call her Playles. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself. I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Net. Can they hear your intro? Terrain Village is the home of the mysterious terrain channeling technique. Are you there to explain what that is, too? Yeah, no, this is obviously just a recap for anybody who didn't play the first 3 games. I don't know why they would keep this part in, because if there's a bundle where you get everything, you wouldn't really need context because you would have to play the other games to get to this point. Maybe it's just for posterity. I don't know. And Maya here is the daughter of the Terrain Schedule of Channeling's master. I know it's how you ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, alright. Earth to Net. How long are you gonna make 2 gorgeous women like us wait? Yes, Mr. Net. I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit. I don't have a choice here. Might as well head on out. Treasure exhibit poster. A poster for the Treasures of Terrain exhibit. Added to the tour record. Yeah, apparently we just still have the tour record. Even when the tour hasn't happened yet, and there's no reason for us to believe that there will be a tour record yet. That would be like crazy. Georgie Taylor, the city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. Cindy, when does a department store do exhibits? Wow, this is amazing. Yeah, they can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it. Oh, they even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fame Manor storeroom. Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a young girl. On a family heirloom? It's probably not that important. Say, Matt. The person in charge of this exhibit is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Alright. Sorry I haven't been saying much. It's just a little bit casual atmosphere. Not much to say. Yeah, I think it's nice that their reputation is coming back and that they have all of this. I didn't know they had enough treasure to have like a whole exhibit. And then we just do and say hi. Hi. Sorry. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written territory jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 Ways to Save Money. I'm pretty sure the number had gone up since the last time I saw it. Well, we're all using the new ways, you know. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Damn. I think I remember this folding laying here. Is the bullet still there? The bullet hole? I'm pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence in that murder case that happened in Wright Village. This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. The ship's used to write sacred writing the folding screen. Let me read that then. The ship used to write sacred writings folding screen. If it's so secret, why is it the most prominent exhibit? Maybe it's written so only they can read it. Like with a hidden language or something. What's with the big cushion? It's just lying around with nothing on it. Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all. Air. The thing that gives us all life. The greatest treasure? Is there something like that? Huh? Why, of course there is. Right, players? Oh, yeah, of course. Yep, I bet it would really take your breath away. Especially if it wasn't there. That was a part of my joke, not their joke. Okay, what else do we have here? There's just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures too? Of course they are. There's a treasure exhibit, isn't it? Well, yeah, I guess so. So all it takes to be a treasure is age? No wonder nobody likes museums. Well, that's false, but I mean, yeah, the point of a museum is to talk about the past. Okay, well, not always. There are like museums about like science or about animals that still exist. But yeah, no, most of the time a museum is about history, and history requires age. Oh man, why'd I do it? This Wright Village? Oh, Mr. Maya, look, I can't believe it. Oh, it's so cute. It's a little diorama of Wright Village. Yeah, look at that. But somehow, it seems to reek of dreariness. Oh, Mr. Maya, in your house, it even says Fame Manor on it. Right. I kind of want to add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. Man, they get mad at everything nowadays. They suck. Do any of the signs do anything, or? I wonder what's in the background. Like, what is this over here supposed to be? And why is this part fading to white? Like, this is a really cool building. Can we just live here? Can we just live in this building, guys? October 11th, Georgie Taylor's basement warehouse. Yup, this is a basement warehouse, alright. This place is scary. I feel like a monster to jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Spirit. Don't be scared, Playley. I'll protect you. Oh, Mr. Wright. Who could this be? Eat a monster. You were right. Yes, a monster who is very polite. Huh? A monster? Oh my god! Is that Ainsley and Andrews? Oh my god, I never thought I would be seeing you again. Did you, like, change your outfit? And your hair? And maybe the color of your book? I haven't checked it. I'm gonna check what color the book was last time now. I'm gonna be all paranoid if it's different. Where is the book? Okay, more of a pink color. This one is more of a red color. I guess that's the difference. Good evening. It's good to see you again. I know you! Ha ha. Ha ha. Nice to see you too again, little miss. Hello. Sorry, my eyes. Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Playley? Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangement. Oh, nice to meet you. Adrian sure had changed since the last time we met. So, this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. Okay, let's examine. Anything here? Hey, Mr. Net, what is that big door over there? It looks like the door to the actual storage room. I can see a lot of big boxes and stuff back there. Really? Yeah, go in. I want to take a look. I don't think that they let us. Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel are they out in the unauthorized personnel are they out in there? Did you hear that, Nick? We're unauthorized personnel. What? Why are you telling me that? I was there too. We're right here. I know. Okay. Huh, not actually ought to look like it. Oh, what is this? It's a security camera. It's slammed on the warehouse door. It's set up to take a picture of anyone who enters or exits the door. You know, we can't afford a camera, so we're just gonna have a picture system. Because apparently the game can't afford to put more video footage. Like the case in Rise from the Ashes, which I remember that was like a really cool mechanic. I know it was complicated and stuff, but I actually did love how they did it. And I wish they did that more. It's cool. It was a cool feature. An ounce of An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of a tear, they say. I never heard that, but I suppose it's true. Okay, what is this? This computer. It looks like it's hooked up to the computing tablet above. And that means what? Well, it probably means that, yeah, whatever data comes from the computer, whatever data comes from the tablet, it transferred to the computer. The tablet is set up to take a photo. The tablet is set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out of the storeroom. The data from the tablet gets uploaded to the computer here. That's what. I see. That's some pretty high-tech stuff. Yep. Incredibly high-tech. This ain't the 27th century type shit. Oh. Oh, the sign? It looks like part of a... You look like the part of a big signboard. All I can read is the burr. Aha! I got it! It's supposed to say hamburger. Why do you have to be a hamburger? Why can't it be a burger? Okay, I don't know about you, but I don't see a ham. Why would anybody write hamburger that big? Well, I don't know. Maybe they did an exhibit on hamburger, Nick. Don't just reject her outright. Argue with her a bit. Right, maybe for the world's hamburger fest or something. That makes sense. I kinda doubt it. Aha, I've got it. Maybe I said spaghetti. There is not a single letter in the word spaghetti that matches the word burr. Maya, are you dyslexic? Can you, not understand the written language in the same capacity as the average person can? Why are you talking about food? Oh wait, that's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti. Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said spaghetti fest. What do you think? Okay to me. Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. Damn, she's throwing shade over here. Yatter! Yatter time! Yatter time and third time! Look, a yatter. That's a step yatter. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. Why do I have the feeling we've had this exact same conversation before? Oh, you can slide. Well, now I want to slide over to the left. I meant to the right. I'm smart, boy. More signs. It says Ordani, 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 Ordani. It doesn't. No, it doesn't. It says organized. You just can't see the last two letters. Yeah, well, I think nobody can read it either. Maybe because this place is a mess. Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh? I feel incredibly insulted today. Boxes? Paint? No, really, none of this paint is important to the plot. Mr. Maya, take a look next to the door. That's Mr. Army, right? Oh my gosh, I didn't know she was a sword wielder. Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the terrain channeling technique, Army Faye. This statue is on the own from one of the training halls of the Fay Blanche family. This statue is on the own from one of the training halls of the Fay Blanche family. I wonder if they're talking about are they talking about more than Fae? Or are there multiple families? But you did say the Blanche family, which means that there's only one. But then again, just because there's only one doesn't mean that there aren't multiple areas where they live. In fact, it just arrived this morning. Omifei's golden statue, a statue of the founder of the terrain channeling technique, is holding the Shisoto, added to the court record. What's that sleepy looking thing she's holding? Don't ask me, how should I know? You are literally about to be the master in a couple of years. I think you should know. Well, you are the future master, right? Maybe so, but it's the first time I've ever seen this statue. That thing in the terrain Shishashido is a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Aw, phooey, I want to touch something. Yet you're logic, Nick. What are you eyeing me for? Nothing. I'm pretty sure we looked at everything we can. Hey, slide to the right. Wait. Present. I owe a great deal of thanks to that badge. It's the only reason I'm still here. It's the only reason I'm still here today. Well, don't tell me that. I'm gonna feel both grateful and really sad for you. Oh, come on now. That's not true. I think what Nick means to say is that it wasn't thanks to the badge. It was thanks to me. Tell the truth, Nick. I know that what you were thinking. You want credit. No way, Maya. I mean, is she wrong, Phoenix? Why did you say that? So what about this? Sorry, I can't be of any more help. I really don't have anything to say about that. That is a good, short message. I wanted to do something nice for you and your friends, Mr. Wright. So that's why you arranged this exhibit? I knew that Terrain Village was the home of your assistant, Maya. I thought it would be great to let the rest of the world know about it too. But that's not exactly great to me, per se. Damn! You really do want credit. Be honest, you love credit. Maybe, but who'd want to see an exhibit on the treasures of Phoenix, right? That is a good point. Yeah. Man, so I guess Phoenix Wright really does want credit. I guess I can't argue with that one. I just want credit. What about this? And now I can't be helped. Okay. So let's talk. It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman? I met her like a couple minutes ago, and then we looked around the room, and now that we're talking to her, I don't know who this person is. Why are you freaking out on me? What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up. That's all. Mr. Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily. please, Maya. Don't say anything that will needle players further. Maya lives for the entertainment value. And I love that because I also do that a lot. I love to like make jokes and all that. Maybe like not on camera, but like at school, I just love it. I'm a bit of a like, I wouldn't say I'm a trash clown, but I do like to think like I always try to make something entertaining in some way when I can. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. I wonder if you could use that for the timeline. You remember, don't you? The little samurai taste? Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that sedate your memory net? I kind of like reflect the whole event because, you know, it was traumatic for me. So I'm just gonna pretend it never happened. After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews. If it wasn't for us, you would be stuck working for the same person that killed your... Well, no, he didn't... I'm sorry, Miss Andrews. If it wasn't for us, you would have been stuck working for the man who taught your mentor to commit suicide. No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. Woo, that's a relief. I was worried. I'm really impressed, Adrian. Handling a huge exhibit like this must be very tiring. Oh my god, 200 years anniversary, damn. Well, your retailers are celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works are on display at the main exhibit hall. The works on display in the main exhibit hall are worthy of the finest museums. Woohoo! Did you hear that, clearly? The finest museums. Yes, I did. That's really wonderful. So, this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well. That sounds good. So what was the pastries making? Oh yeah, it's already 8 a.m. Well, it's already 8. Have you all eaten yet? Well, actually, I was glad he against my will, so I haven't eaten anything. I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. What, are you telling me that this store... Are you telling me that this department store has 12 floors and it has a restaurant? What the fuck? This place is the best department store ever. Why don't we all dine together? Ooh, I like the sound of that. Dine. It sounds so fancy. I'll have the kids' lunch. Ha ha ha, clearly, it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you do it for it and really eat your fill with a kid's dinner. Okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me. We don't even know what kind of restaurant it is. Huh? Shall we head up? Shall we head upstairs then? So I cannot be laughing noises. After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibit's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day something terrible would happen. Somebody dead that murdered. Ugh, another one. I thought with it being told this stolen turnabout, it would be about a theft. Okay. Nick, they're terrible. What the? You're cleaning the toilet again? Well, yeah, I have to keep taking a dump every day. I never knew you were such a toilet freak. Give me a blade, would you? My blade just hit the snooze button for the 5th time. How early is it? I'm gonna turn on the TV for the exposition of the plot. What happened? We've got some updates on the recent treasure heist. Based on the clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was the work of the renowned phantom thief, Matt the Masked. Matt the Masked? According to a spokesperson, Georgie Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. Then the 5th heist by this phantom thief who only targets rare treasures. Georgie Taylor? Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet. Treasure? Georgie Taylor? You don't think... Yes! Now, get up, Mitt. Get up, Mitt. It was stolen by Matt. It was stolen by Matt the Masked. Our most valued treasure, the Turai Sacred Urn, was stolen. Yet the stolen turnabout. What? I never could have predicted this. Let's shut our office before we go crazy. There's a giant building just outside the window. It is the Datewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. The chain is getting so rich, they bought a whole chunk of the next town over. They started building a huge theme park. It's gonna be called Datewater Land. And to think, 2 years ago, it was just a little hotel for businessmen. Turns out, if a murder happens in your hotel, it will instantly become the most popular, richest hotel in the world. Sorry, a slight decorative plant. When she was alive, Mia really loved it. She even went so far as to make it our mascot. Okay. It must be nice to be a plant, being able to just sit in the sun and photosynthesize. Hey, Nick, no time for daydreaming. Right, Mr. Nick, no time for daydreaming. Oh, man, until they find the urn, they're not gonna give me a second piece. The night piece. How do I go up? Okay, here we go. The poster. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. A long time ago. Maya watched it recently, and she said she cried all night too. Which, I guess, is why it's back on the wall. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Except it doesn't have the title of the movie on it. Difficult looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mocked me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long that they're covered in a layer of dust. Maybe I should actually try reading them for once in a while. Hey, Nick! There's no time for reading! Yeah, Mr. Nick, you tell you read later. Oh, God. No, only two. Usually, I only do 3 at once. I think I won't be able to get any patient client to even read until we find the urn. I think that's everything, except for the desk. It's my desk. I don't get to use it much, so the dust bunnies are starting to mount their assault. Maybe I should wipe them out with a few well-placed pipes of my cleaning rag. Hey, Mr. Nick. I'm sorry, I did playlist for a second. Hey, Nick, are you trying to make me upset? Yeah, Mr. Nick. If you're worried about cleaning, please leave it up to me. I have nothing to do here. I think playlist is good at cleaning. Guess I better go find that urn. Oh. So, what do you think about this? What about it, Playley? I'm not certain. What do you think, Mr. Nick? Maybe 3 heads aren't better than 1. Especially when the 3 heads are us. Oh hey, it's my Magatama. So, what do you think, Nick? Isn't it neat? It sure is. Being able to peek into people's minds is definitely a nice advantage. What? How do you do that? What do you mean? You gave this thing. You gave me this thing. Well, I knew Playley put some sort of spiritual power into it. But I had no idea that you do something like cool like that. Some future leader you are. Next time you use it, let me know, okay? I want to see into people's minds too. Well, I mean, technically you have to be the one holding it. Is this thing really all that valuable? It's kind of, well, junky if you ask me. But it's on the soul of Omni Faye, our founder, the founder of our channeling technique. So, how much do you think you could get for it? A price, yes. What? Sell the sacred urn? You know, I never thought about that. Hey, Playley, make a note of that. Ways to save money, tip 109. Sell treasure whenever possible. Whenever possible. Chat. Somehow, I think Maya's gonna be searching for a buyer for a long time. Damn, they're willing to part with it that easily? Poor Ami. I know her soul isn't in there anymore, but still. You know, I didn't even know this statue existed until a little while ago. Yeah, maybe you just should start taking the history part of your training more seriously. You know, not just the actual training part. Didn't Adrian say it was from a Blanche family's training hall or something? Yeah, there are actually a lot of training halls scattered all over the country. Okay, so even if there's only one branch family, that branch family can be subdivided into a ton of different areas. Okay. Hidden away in desolate mountains. Why does it always have to be desolate mountains? Because we hate society. Okay, let's go and talk. Refresh my memory a little. What is this sacred urn? You know, for all the people who didn't play the first two games. It's only the most important treasure to Wright Village, that's all. Really? I thought it was friendship. Look, it's right there on this poster. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely, the soul of Mr. Omni-Fay, the founder of the Terrain channeling technique. Right, Playley? Yes, that's right. Well, hold up. I thought the urn had the name Omni written on it. Now it says, I am. Any idea how that happened, Playley? Huh? Well, for anybody who didn't play the last two games, Playley broke the urn, and then she had to put it together, but she put it together wrong, and the name was ruined. There are some things that are better left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Net? That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Terrain Village, my hometown, which we already know that part. The sacred urn, it turned out to be an important clue in that case. Sacred urn, one of the treasures of the Terrain Village, supposedly priceless. You're like a plain old pot, added to the tort record of a tort we don't even need to go to yet. What to do? Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what is next on the agenda. What's wrong with you, Net? What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? Mr. Net, your beloved Mr. Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that even bother you? But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how. The village is Mr. Maya. She's the future master of the Terrain channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Net. I won't let you say you don't. Okay, I do. So, what am I supposed to do about it? Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this. Players, I know I seem like the hero who does anything, but my job is to defend somebody from being accused of being the bad guy. I don't just find the bad guy. That's not my job. Even if it happens a lot where I have to find the bad guy, it's not my job to do that part. I do that as a little bonus mission. I am not a police officer, I'm not a detective, and I technically have no authority to do anything right now. Yeah, it did the sacred urn back. But I'm not a detective, I'm a lawyer. That had nothing to do with this. If you're really a gentleman, you will find him for your beloved Mr. Maya. So like, any gentleman should be able to do this? Man, oh man. There's no winning until Player's fairy tale image of love. I can't ruin it either. So, what's the name of this bad guy again? Matt! The math, Nick. Make note of it. Math. The math. It was terrible. I was arrested and everything. One year ago, the murder in Tarine Village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings. And this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence. Was it? Was that really the key piece of evidence? I don't know, you guys will probably remember it better. But yeah, I do remember using it as a piece of evidence. I don't remember if it was like the piece that proved her innocence. Wouldn't that be the piece that like proved that Eeny Meeny did it? Mr. Net, would you mind not telling Mr. Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn. Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember, this urn used to say Army on it. Until players accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it, just to say it didn't work out. Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts. Spelling either. Anyway, this is how her drawing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now it says, and now instead of Army, it says I am. Why did you say it so loudly? I can't believe nobody noticed this until now. A whole year later. I can't believe it myself. Hey Maya, did you not hear any of that? Really? I don't think I need to present anything. Yet go to the main exhibit hall. Right. Let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy. But it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed. Yeah, it's pretty much the same as it did last night. Bad guy. Hey, you can't be poking around here, pal. Oh, they dumps you. Hey, you can't be poking around here, pal. Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no, not him again! It's you! And I'm the one who should be saying, not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, pal. Of course there are no other detectives. There were, but then Damon Dan fired all of them. So now I'm the only detective in this entire universe right now. No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? Okay, I'm gonna weigh in on their argument right now. Gumshoe is right. Think about it. Gumshoe is a detective. His whole job is to be here. His whole job is to go to the scene of crime and then investigate the crime. Phoenix Wright is a lawyer, and while they can look at crime scenes, nobody has been arrested yet. So, we don't have a defendant, so technically, we have no reason to be here yet. So, Gumshoe does have a point. But, why are we here? So, I agree with Dick. Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here, Eddie? He's here to investigate the crime. Alright, we got it. Why don't you two just kiss and make up already? Hello. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh, it's you, beautiful miss. Actually, my name is Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now, here's a good chance for you to try to remember it. And if that's too long for you, you can just call him Dick. Okay, and nice to meet you again, Detective Dick. Damn, Maya, you roasted this man. Yeah. Good to see you again too, I guess. I don't really need to examine anything. Nothing looks like it's been disturbed. Wait, who's that? Here, take the other my attorney badge. Isn't it nice when you like a badge? Are you still showing that? Are you still showing off that cheap little thing? Damn, calling it a cheap little thing, that's hardcore bullying. A real man keeps his mouth shut and carries a flawed. A real man keeps his mouth shut and carries a flawed police badge, pal. But I don't have a police badge. So what about this? Sorry, pal. I didn't get much sleep last night, and my brain's not really working right now. Somehow, I don't think sleep would really fix the problem. Damn. Hey, keep it down. He might have really good hearing for all you know, and might get mad if he heard. I can hear everything you are saying, pal. Damn. Phoenix. Why do you draw attention to it? To be honest, pal, there's something that bugs me. What's that? All the other items that were stolen by the Mask were ones even I heard of. They were all world famous treasures. The Key of Emanon and the Crown of Bodar. The sacred urn of Terrain is famous too, right, clearly? Of course, everyone in Terrain knows about it. Yeah, but that's not what the word world famous means. Seems like we got ourselves a pretty unpredictable thief on our hands. Yeah, I forgot that would be a default message. To be honest, okay. So it's just repeating those two statements. Okay, talk. What happened? Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us what happened? Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Attitail. It's just Gumshoe. You don't need to have the Dick part in there, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the eight-clad urn. I know that. Oh, well, the criminal name is the Mask. I know about that too. Detective, can you tell us something other than that? Well, I'm sorry I just got here. It's not my fault you guys are well informed. I think I sort of owe you guys, in a way. The crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly did you know that? We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen. The scene of the crime? You mean here, right? Wrong. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh? So who was guarding the basement warehouse. That guy is all his fault that the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and there's a fallen head thinking he's an ace detective. Ace detective? What happened? Matt, dog, Matt! Bam! Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Matt the Mask. Is he famous? What? You're joking, right, Nick? Matt the Mask is the hardest thing since sliced bread. Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. But underneath those disguises is the true Matt the Mask. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? And he only goes after the finest works of art. Yeah, night was his 5th heist. If Georgie Taylor only cooperated, I could have taught him this time. What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the sacred urn? Of course I did. That guy always said his talent hard before he steals something. Talent hard, huh? They mentioned that on TV. Ace detective. So, why do you call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So, what's he right? Well, like I told you, Matt Sitar the Mask has made 5 heists so far. On his 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back. Wow, that is impressive. All by himself? Yeah, I gotta admit, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout. But none of us have ever so much gotten a glimpse of the guy. But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief. Doesn't that make him better than all of you guys combined? Oh! Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues. So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? Hey? Oh, some tobacco. So what is this calling card? Here it is. But don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal? What's this mark on the front? That Matt the Mask signature emblem, you could say. You could say it's his mark. All his calling cards have got it on them. They didn't mention that on the news flash. We're withholding that detail from public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by the emblem. Matt the Mask's calling card sent before a heist. The emblem is top secret. Added to the court record. That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators. If you work a little harder, Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you'll have your own toffee tap someday. Okay, thanks, I guess. I don't know if I want that, though. That sounds like the worst part of being famous. Warehouse basement. October! No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills. And not just because of the air conditioning. Well, I mean, it probably intelligence and condition, you know, to protect the art pieces. What the fuck? Welcome! No, wait. Welcome! Wait, welcome! Welcome! Welcome to my primeval banquet. Welcome to my primeval banquet of chaos! Huh? What the heck did that mean? I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please make yourself at home. Who are you anyway? Shh! Silence! Now I see. It is all becoming clear. What do you see? Zamore! The truth I wanted to have been eloquently revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced in their trade. Am I wrong? Right! Right, Shadeli, how do you know that? Ha! How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both time and space, and a flimmer of dreams. What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it, and I'm scared of him. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman, and introduce myself. The name is At Me. Look at me. That's good. I love that. This is the perfect Ace Attorney name. You know why? You say it. You say it, and you get it almost immediately. There are a couple types of Ace Attorney names. There are like names with like hidden meaning where like he told Phoenix Wright because he's always right. And he's also told Phoenix Wright because he always rises from his defeats. We have Mia Fey, who, you know, I can't really tell if her name is a pun. But the name Faye means supernatural. But also, Mia could be missing in action. Even though it should be, you know, killed in action. The Maya, which I can't really make heads or tails of the Maya part. We have players who, you know, she was the treasure of her mother, you know. She was the pride and joy of her, like the Pale Methodist. We have Adrian Andrews, whose name was chosen because it's androgynous. We have Dick Dumshoe, and Dick is another word for a detective. And so is Dumshoe. So his name is Detective. Mask stores the mask. I mean, he wears a mask. And then he wears, you know, I don't know enough about him. And introduce myself. The name is At Me. Look at me. Ace Detective. Oh, hi. Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of. The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. Roll credits. I'm Maya Fey. Ace Spirit Medium. And I'm Player Fey. I'm Maya Fey's cousin and Spirit Medium Ace Apprentice. Excellent! Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game? Why did the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? Get talk to you. Wait, no, I want to present shit to you first. I'm sorry, I cannot be more helpful. I'm sorry, I can't be more helpful. But I have no interest save but that of finding evidence against my arch rival. Now it's okay. Nick set a piddling evidence hard. That's his defense style. A piddling evidence hard, you say? In that case, I'd simply be wasting my breath. Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks, Maya. Why couldn't you have said I'm a rival and not a piddling evidence hard? A piddling evidence hard, you say? In that case, I should be ruining my breath, I'll tell ya. Do not feel, young lady. I shall retrieve the shaped urn. Save you, Detective Acme. I'm counting on you. I thought you were counting on me to save it. The final round of Detective Youth Acme and Mac the Mac is about to begin. Still, there's something funny about this guy. Yeah, but don't forget, he managed to retrieve the yacht treasure from the heist. Yes, I even have a video that detailed the whole role. Yes, I even have a video that detailing my role in the whole affair. I retorted it directly on the news of the TV. Can I interest you in a toffee? Buy my DVD. No thanks. Do not feel you on the 80. I promise I... Do not feel you on the 80. I promise I will. Goddamn, I cannot do this guy's voice. Do not feel you on the 80. I promise I shall retrieve your urn. Thank you, Detective Acme. I'm counting on you. It's actually weird. Mac the Mac. Calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right? Slightly impressive, but I would expect nothing less from my arch rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such top secret piece of information. Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I think I can learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. I don't know if I really want this guy to like us, ever. I mean, he's annoying, but he doesn't seem to be a bad person yet. A bit self-centered, but still. So, are you really as famous as you say? Of course, for a lawyer, you have a shocking lead. Of course, for a lawyer, you seem to have a shocking... Goddamn, I cannot. Of course, for a lawyer, you seem to have a shocking lead. Goddamn it, I cannot talk. Of course, for a lawyer, you seem to have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in this city that had not heard of me. Look at me! Look at me! Look at me. I am Mac the Mac's arch enemy. The ace detective, look at me. At this moment, there are two mighty figures that loom large over this grand city. One embodying the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic trailers of light. Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick? He's saying that there are two things in this city right now. Good and evil. Mac the Mac is evil. He's good. And they're fighting each other. I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first climb. After learning the criminal pattern, I thwarted him. After learning this criminal pattern, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Mitsar to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from Matador to Matt. With my brawny brain and my brilliant muscles. Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. Are they allowed to do that? I feel like they would just pay you money. They wouldn't give you treasure. Well, compared to the treasure I received from them, I retrieved for them, it's not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. You're just a narcissist. But yes, evil. So you're like a boring narcissist. Ooh, tell us what you know about Matador the Math. And keep it simple, please. Like about how I devoted my life to doing his dastardly deeds. That night, here in the bowels of this door, we were locked in the most glorious battle. I see. Huh? Hang on a second. You were here last night. Here, in Georgie Taylor. I don't think I talked about this guy much, but I love him. This guy, he is incredibly expressive, and I love that. Naturally, wherever Maps the Math goes, you'll find at me laying his elegant traps. Elegant traps? More like Math out elegant. Goddamn. Why are they using so many words? Elegant traps. More like Math out elegant you and made a beautiful getaway. But this time, I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. Let's hear about it. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secret between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. Damn, why you be mean to him? He seems like not a bad person. I received the request for my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received Mathematic calling card. Huh? You were hired before the calling card was even arrived? Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her work premonitions were realized. A calling card arrived, right? Yes, so, ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse. And waiting for him, alone. Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help? Ridiculous! Why would I seek help from such a shameless, useless group of nincompoops? You got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let the math get away. I always operate alone and concealed, out of sight of others. Concealed, like to be hidden. Precisely. Yes, I was concealed. Like my hand color. I made this hand cover by using torn dye. Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. To fool your enemies, you must first fool your friends, is my own originally made proverb. Anyway, back to what happened last night. As I was saying, I came here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. But that's impossible. How did it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous. As I said, the universal seductive believes how and not a question of how, but a question of how not. If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't be here. For someone who seriously messed up his own date out, he's rather full of himself. So you're saying that even though no one came through the door last night, our precious urn will somehow vanish under your nose? Your big, yawn, fat nose? That's just not possible. Well, sir, lawyer, I've been told that you too are pursuing the mysterious thief. Well, I'm not sure I would say that exactly. That's right. We're gonna find the sacred urn no matter what we have to do. Excellent. I will trust you. I will permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If, perchance, you discover something of value, return then to my office. My office of Earthly Delights, the Acme Detective Agency. Office of Earthly Delights? Well then, sir lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Wait a minute. He's gone. I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him. Come on, man, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Just hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind. I want to go to his office too. Take me with you, alright? Did he say the Office of Earthly Delights? Why did that sound like a sex place, an orgy? It's a security camera. It's trained on the big door to the storeroom. It's set up to take a photo of anyone that comes in or out. Security camera? Yeah. Go in front of that door and it will snap your photo too. Mr. Maya, do you think I should smile? Yes. Nah, it's for criminals, so I think you should make a really scary face. Like this. Like this. Yeah, check out something else. Hey, players, do you know what this is? It's a computer. Right, computer? Oh, I've heard of those. It has such a cute name. It looks like this computer is for storing data from the security camera. When somebody comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them. It's probably the trap the detective set up. Let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. We might even find a photo of Mask Star to Mask. Let's see. Man, I really stink at working these things. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot. Are you that embarrassed about not being able to do it, Phoenix? I don't know how to pull up the photos. I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick. Yeah? Well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway. I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick? Yeah, sure, anyway. It looks like the Tamla only went off once that night. Tamla data. The warehouse Tamla went off once at 1 a.m. on the night of the climb. Added to the tort record. Mr. Ned, wasn't that big door over there? Weren't you here yesterday? Didn't we explain it then? It looked like it's the door that leads to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. I guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn. Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said you were not allowed in there. No, okay. Really did that. Oh, wait, the sword they missing. The statue of Ami Faye is so cool. I want a dual statue of myself. We can put it in the office. 1, are you gonna pay for it? And 2, where the hell is my statue? Hey, it's Wright and Toe. How about that statue of me? Me! Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange. Huh? What is it, players? The statue of Ami Faye? Was this where it was last night? Ah. That too. I'm pretty sure it was closer to the door. Yeah, I think you're right. Great job, Playley. I wouldn't have bet anything less from my ace cousin. So the statue we moved on the night of the climb. Ami Faye statue, a statue of the founder of the terrain channeling technique, moved the night of the climb. Updated it in the tort record. What about this paint? What you did, Nick. You should build paint over here. I didn't do that. Well, when you here last night, I would have noticed the color. This outrageous. But this paint already dried up. Well then, you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick. Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. It looks like it's been several days since it was split. Hey, look at this. What is it? There's some kind of shape left in the bottom side of this sedan. Huh, you're right. I wonder what it could be. Something must have interacted with the paint and made that shape. Something that shaped like the box. Oh, here's the sword. Aw, but it's bent, I believe. Wow, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say it was called again? Shito. It literally means 7-branch sword in Japanese. Or so Miss Andrews says. Whoa, it's pretty heavy. One hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it sounds like hot tapes. It would sound like one hot tape. I think you could do it in an auction. There's something that bothers me. Wow, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Playley. I wonder, where did that phrase come from? Because the plane doesn't really have cylinders. Does it come from, a tar? Because, a tar has cylinders. Maybe, if you fire upon all of them, the tar goes faster? Huh. I actually do wonder, where did that saying come from? This sword. Wasn't it Mr. Ami holding it last night? And another thing, the sword wasn't bent last night like it is now. Why is Players the one pointing out all of the important details? I'm happy she's getting her credit, but Phoenix, how are you not noticing any of it? Yeah, you're right. Awesome, Playley. I wouldn't bet anything less from my little ace of plantains. The sword is bent, so that must mean last night someone used it somehow. Aha! I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Atney smashed the mask with it. Like this. Ah! Ow! What the heck? What do you think, Playley? I think it's even more bent than it was before. Ow! Maya, why did you hit me in the same direction I the bend? If you wanted to unbend it, why didn't you hit me with the other side that went towards the bend? Oh man, my head! My hair! The only thing I care about in my entire life. Shito. A ceremonial sword held in the hand of Omniphase Shidatsu wasn't bent before the time. Added to the court record. Hey, now what is this box? That pathetic looking wooden box. Ah! That's the box that had the shape of an urn in it. Really? It looks really tiny. For the shape of an urn size, anyway. Don't touch it. There may be a clue to the thief's identity on there. I worked so hard to make that box. Huh? You made that poor abuse of a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean? That urn has always been on a sedan in the winding way. Okay, wait. That urn has always been on a sedan in the winding way of Fame Manor. So there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Net. And I was so proud of it. Poor Maya. Maybe it would have been better if Matt Shadar the Math had taken the box too. Hey, is there anything else? I think we investigated everything, right? I really wish they would have some way of telling you if you investigated enough. You know, just like the character saying, oh, I think that's all I can look at right now. Oh, okay, well there's a good sign. Hey Nick, your cell phone's ringing. Beep. Hello, Phoenix right here. Oh, it's me, Dumsoo. Dumsoo? What is it? What's so funny? Oh yeah, you know what's funny, pal. I finally beat him. I finally beat Mr. Ace Detective. Finally, this underdog is an alpha dog. Today, the seductive detectives met his match. Yeah, I finally taught him. Yacht, Shadot, and Barrel. They know it ain't for him. You taught him? You taught him? Are you saying you captured Matt Shadar the Math? Bingo! Well, actually, he surrendered. But I still got him. Star the Math surrendered. That's great. So, when can we come and pick up the sacred urn? You see, I was about to tell you what Something wrong? Do you think you just swing by the detention center sometime? The detention center? He wants to talk to you. Matador Demat, that is. What? He wants to talk to Ned? I'll be waiting for you, pal. So Tom and Dad over here soon. The detention center, huh? Let's go to the detention center. Oh shit, wait. Oh my god. Sorry, I thought it would be the detention center. This is not. What the fuck? This is a detective agency? You look more like the set of some B-grade horror movie. Really? What kind of horror movie are you watching? I would say some sort of like TV set, but I wouldn't dare say a horror movie set. Hello? Is anyone here? It looks like nobody's home. What a waste of time. Hey, I know. Let's take this framed picture back with us as a memento. Why? We barely know the guy. Don't you dare, Maya. Think you'll have to come back later. Well, let's investigate. What a creepy painting. And yet she's looking right at me. Maybe we could put up a big portrait of you in the office, Ned. I can even paint it for you. Maybe you can pull while cleaning the toilet. I think I prefer something a little more dignified. But that's what you're doing on the job most of the time. What is this? That's one impressive bookshelf filled with... That's one impressive bookshelf filled with some very impressive books. My life as an ace detective, unabridged version. Written by Youth Acme, ace detective. Hey, she even got one of those shipped in a bottle thingies. Aha, when you look at that, there's a little Youth Acme doll at the helm. How cute. There's a microscope here. I wonder if he was researching something. The glass sliders have different names on them. This one says acne virus. Is she creating viruses? No. No. He doesn't know how to make a virus. This guy just dying to his name for something, huh? It's getting kind of irritating, actually. Really? I don't think he's that bad. Maybe that's just because I'm not in the room with him. And to me, he's entertaining and not annoying. Hey, look! What's this thing here? It's called a gramophone. In the old days, people used them to listen to music. You can't be serious. I think they're probably for purifying the air or something. Really? I'll bet you 50 cents. Come on, what do you say? I already know that I'm right. Forget it. You never pay out when you use. Oh. This, okay. Whoa! It's a huge hearth. That's your fireplace. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Ned. Right. Sorry. I should stop apologizing someday. I hit my limit. This place looks way fancy. Look at this. Look at what is around the fireplace. Freaking crazy. Oh, here we go. They did the litter with all sorts of chemistry experiments. Chemistry equipment. Oh, I just love chemistry. I would not expect that from you. Saying that, I bet you didn't know this, but water is made of carbon and hydrogen. Is it carbon? No, not carbon. Oxygen. Oxygen and hydrogen. That's actually where the phrase, H2O comes from. It has, H is hydrogen, the O is oxygen, and 2 refers to one of the numbers. To one of them. I don't know which one. I think H2O is a I think maybe the oxygen. There are 2 oxygen, 1 hydrogen. Oh, well, I guess there are always alternative theories, I guess. No, not everything is a theory, Maya. And by alternate theories, you mean the ones you made up inside of your head? Well then, sure, I guess. Is that everything? I think that is everything. Let's move to the exhibit hall. Oh, I have to go back to our office. Then all I have to do is go here. And there we go. October 11th. Detention Center Visitors Room. Hey, pal! Welcome to the Detention Center. You're sure in a happy mood. Yep, after all, we got mask to start the mask. Right, but, so where's the sacred urn? Oh, sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it before, but, you're the victim in this case. What? I've been murdered? No, what? Huh? Huh? Well, I guess I should let you hear about this story straight from the horse's mouth. You know, she's right, Ned. She is? She's never right. If you think about it really hard, we are the victims. Okay, let me think about it really hard. The crime is theft. The person who did it is Master Mask. The person he stole from is you guys. So you guys are the victims. Huh. I really didn't have to think hard about it. Well, I guess so, in a way. What do you mean, in a way? It's just a fact. I'm so used to thinking of the victim as a dead person, so you're always on murder cases. Oh yeah, wait, isn't this actually gonna be our first theft? I would love that. I would marry that idea. Excuse me? But anyway, I have to get the sacred urn back. Please, don't just ignore me. Oh my god. What are you wearing? What is your hair? How did you do your hair like that? Who are you? I'm Master the Mask. Okay? Hey, Nat. Don't you think you're kind of dangly? I'm Wright. I'm Wright, the famous Master the Mask. I don't think they're going to punch your way out of a wet paper bag. Damn, you didn't judge him immediately? What do you think about this? Yeah, I think I'll actually talk to him first. So, you're the math... So, you're the math guy. Yes, you bet. No, that's wrong. You see, it's actually complicated. Sort of yes and sort of no, if you know what I mean. Huh? What's wrong? Well, when I say wrong, what I really mean to say that not right per se. You see, it's not spelled math to math. It's actually math should go into math. What's with this guy? Well, she's a timid little weakling. We know that much. Damn, she didn't deny anybody in this case. Don't do that. Don't look at me like that. I don't need your pity. And a major fly baby too. Yo, why did you give yourself up? Well, you see, it's because, well, I know why. It's because you stole such a priceless treasure. And now you're overwhelmed with guilt. Am I right? Priceless treasure? That broken old urn? I have a favor to ask. Yes, what is it? Could you go and talk to Daisy? Who's Daisy, your dog? Daisy? This is about Daisy. So who is this Daisy person? Please don't talk about my wife right now. Well, now I feel really sorry. I will not talk about your wife yet. She's a dog. Or a bitch. Did you get that one? Because a female dog is called a bitch. I guess she must be his wife. I'm sorry. The truth is, it was my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think you don't visit her at my hideout? Hideout? Mr. Nick, what does she mean by hideout? How would I know? Oh, sorry. Naturally, I meant to say my secret base. Secret base? Well, my apartment, actually. Pepito's... Palito's... Papa Pizza dirt floor. Let's have a look, Nick. The math hideout. Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout. But yeah, talk about the urn now, that we got your wife out of the way. Look, we really want to earn that. So where is it? It's good. I'm sorry, I'll give it back. I really will. Or, maybe not. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep. I'll just end up hurting people. Yeah, you will. Mr. Net. I couldn't hear what he just said, especially the last part. Mr. Math, could you beat up a little? Yeah, talk about something. I love this. Give me a minute. Yeah, sure. I will. I promise. Or maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I feel like I can't do anything. I love that. In a movie, the way you can convey something in a movie, the way you can convey somebody talking quieter is by having their voice go lower. I know that sounds obvious, but if you have to do that in a video game where there is no voice acting and there's only text boxes, how can you make it apparent that somebody is talking in a lower tone of voice? You made the text harder to read. So I really liked it. It's kind of like, oh, his voice is trying to fade into the background or something. I love that effect. It is beautiful and chef's kiss. Mr. Damask, about the urn. Oh, yes, the urn, right away. Or actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but I'm afraid you won't believe me anyway. Enough already. Just tell it to us straight. Please don't yell at me. I'm sorry. That urn, I lost it. What? You lost it? What did you just say? Did you say you lost it? Yes, no, maybe so. I mean, yes, I lost it. What do you mean? Well, you know, I lost it, like I said. These things just happen. You're on a train and you get distracted and you forget your bag, you know? What? You forgot a sacred urn on a train? Wait a minute. You went on a train dressed like that? No, I was just speaking hypothetically, that's all. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just lost it somewhere. I don't know where. How the hell do you not know where you left it? It was the whole point of you dressing like that. This story is more surreal than a dolly painting. Are you really sure this sleeping master stars the mask? Maya, don't tell him a sleep. Tell him a whimpering user. Although I do have to admit, I understand your doubts about this guy. Is like one after two? Wait, now what do we do? Oh, I guess we talked to his wife, Desi. Oh, yeah, we can. That was easy. What do you think about this? I don't really think I can help you with that. No, that's not it. Well, the thing is, I don't really know if I can say one way or the other. I didn't really catch that part. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. He was worthless. Oh, like Master Guard the Masked Trading Card. I mean, calling card. Pretty nice looking, huh? You look so happy. I'm not really good at writing, you see. So I bought a book called Learn How to Write Business Letters. It's studied hard. Well, I guess you could call it thievery a type of business. A business that you can't do. I really am sorry I caused so much trouble. If you're so sorry, then you shouldn't have stolen it in the first place. But the only thing I did wrong was use it. Or, well, that's not right. Yeah, what you did wrong was painting it. The stealing is worse than the using. I was wrong either way. I'm sure the owners of the other treasure feel the same. She sure seems sorry. What, she's actually having to deal with the consequences of his actions? Who would have imagined such a famous thief would have such a pure heart? He feeling guilty did not mean you have a pure heart. Okay. You probably have nothing to say about this. Yeah, okay. What do you think about this? Okay, yeah, no, nothing really. You're not even gonna have one collection about my badge, really? Yeah, there you go. Oh! This guy really loves his brand. Wow, check this place out. No doubt about it. They can match the match hideout, alright. Who is this? Is that you, Ronnie? How the hell did he get you? Huh? Huh? Who are you people? Okay, I should probably give you a cooler voice because of how you yell. Okay, are you Desi Delight? That's right, I'm Desire. Oh, you must be the lawyer and the victim. You have such a cute smile, too. Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you. I'm Maya Faye, and this is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nitty Boy and Maya, huh? I can't tell you how grateful I am that you decided to help my Ronnie. We have not agreed to help him once so far. Well, you're welcome. Did she really just call me Nitty Boy? My name is Phoenix! It was okay when Yeri told me Nick, because that was like really close to my name. But then clearly told me Mr. Nick, and now you're calling me Nitty Boy. My name is Phoenix! Phoenix! You're jamming this shithole. Oh, that's so cute. It's called a hot air balloon, you know? No, I had no idea that's what it was called. Wow, there's no fooling you. You're a genius. I want to make my own balloon now. I'll even get you right in it, Nick. That emblem on the balloon is supposed to be top secret. That's proof enough that Ron really is Master Demand. I better not tell Maya. She's that kind of shit-dairy when it comes to celebrities. Okay, now, we are gonna take the break to use the bathroom right now. Okay, everybody, we are back. And yet, keep going. I better not tell Maya. She's that kind of shit-dairy when it comes to celebrities. Really? Even celebrities that stole her shit? There's a whole bunch of stuff piled over here. Dr. Cover is a missile. Do you see the dynamite covered in missiles? But they're not heavy enough to be real. Oh wait, they're just really well-made toys. One of these rolls of paper stuck in the trash can. Theft of Mazara Stone. The Great Alabaster Strategy. Theft of the Immortal Goddess Statue. The Great Knuckle Bomber Strategy. Did the police even investigate this place? What missiles? Are you talking about this? I didn't even see that. Hey wait, didn't Miss Oldbad wear this? This thing looks vaguely familiar. Oh, I know, it's a fishbowl. Well, an upside down one anyway. I think it's a helmet. An alien helmet. From the last game. And I really like a tape recorder or something next to it. I think it's a transceiver. An alien transceiver. I think that Ron the Light killed Miss Oldbag. Nick, do you think maybe that you could grown up for a little bit? Getting lectured by Maya to be more of an adult? That's a new yo. How could I fall so far? It matched the mask. It matched the mask. There's a tape recorder hanging from his neck. Let me see that. What did you say? Click. Ah ha 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 ha. I'll be taking this clown now. Better luck next time, gentlemen. Ha 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 ha. So, what is this, like, a fate? To, like, lull the police into wondering, like, how you fly? I don't get it. What is this supposed to do? It's supposed to be, Nick. It's a clue. Oh, shit, sorry. I must have repositioned it at some point. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's all for that one. Nick, it's a torpedo. Hard to believe, but it sure looks real. Where did he have picked something like this up? Please don't say that torpedo just aims people just flying around. What about this? Sorry, I'm trying to maneuver it like that way, but it didn't work that way. Okay. Nothing. Not this, not any of this. Maybe go down. Aha! There are a bunch of books lying here. They're all romantic sounding novels about famous heists and the They're all romantic sounding novels about famous heists and fantastic thieves. Wow, look at all the bookmarks and notes stuck into them. Let's see here. Note. Must remember this thief's way of laughing. Very useful. But it's a book. How does he know the character laughs in the way he thinks he laughs? Note. A calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi. Wow. Ron really studied his stuff. So are we taking the taste or not? Because if he did it, I don't think we didn't take it. Is that everything? Oh, not everything. Hey Nick, you're on top of the chair. You got an envelope and a letter. Well, don't just stand there. Come on, let's read it. Maya, you know we shouldn't do that. What are you talking about? That letter could be an important clue. No way. You can't just go reading a private letter because you feel like it. But she's a criminal. She deserves it. Not just because you want to feel like it. It really could be important. I mean, if I was sure it was a clue, I guess I wouldn't mind. Turns out that he doesn't have to read it later. Poor Maya, all day denied by her meanie worth associate. It's a bunch of cheap costume pieces arranged inside a nice frame. Yeah, look, it's a fake beard. There's also a mask made of cardboard. Here, Nick, try on this fake beard. Come on, try it on. Hey, cut it out. Now put on the mask. It's Phoenix, the mask. They borrow it for a while. No way, I'm not stealing from a thief. I have enough bad karma as it is. What do you do? Bad karma only happens if you do bad stuff. Okay, there's no way that is not everything. I think we're done. Let's talk to you now. About your husband. Isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though. A bit. By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on the news? Huh? Really? They said you own the urn, and that you're doing some shady training at a law office now. Remind me not to watch that channel's news program. After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned. I see. My Ronnie, he has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. He kept insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. It was me. I stole the urn, he kept saying, as if it was even possible. Huh? But are you saying that he didn't? Of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that? Well, because he likes it. Because he wanted to do this? Well, you know, it's a priceless pleasure, and you know, is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity? Like a movie? Me, I'm the kind of woman who needs excitement in her life. You're living with an exciting person. Well, no, he's not exciting, but his job is exciting. Oh, excitement, huh? Yeah, I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along with my bike, going at full throttle. Riding a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line, you know what I mean? Well, I think that depends on how you ride it. I'm the type that can't sit there and living a boring, dreary old life with no action. Your husband takes a lot of it. No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type himself. You're right about that. He's definitely not one for thrills and danger. But I do have to say, he makes up for it in other ways. Other ways? What are the other ways? Yes, money. Ronnie's incredibly rich and incredibly generous. Oh. I thought we were talking about his debt. We're just talking about his paycheck. His other debt. He bought me a bike that's so fast, it would make your head spin. And shopping? I like to shop so much it makes Ron's head spin. The other day, it actually happened. His head started to spin. It was crazy. Man, talk about a high-maintenance wife. Yeah, no, I feel like it. So, where did Ron get all this money from? Ronnie is a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. It really depends on like what you're guarding, though. Like somebody working at a mall is not gonna get paid as much as somebody working at a bank. He's a security guard? I think my turn. I think it's my turn for my head to start to spin. Can you tell us about what happened last night? What time did that incident take place again? What time was it again, Maya? Well, according to Detective W, it was around 1:30 in the morning. Good memory, Maya. You're good for that. Yeah, that was horrible. I got pulled over. Pulled over? Yeah, I only do my best flying at night. Flying? You're talking about your motorcycle, right? You're not a pilot, because... I know, those dogs will go either way for me. Yes, anyway, I got pulled over by a... anyway, last night, I got pulled over by a policeman. I can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally came home. So you see, I get anti-alibi with a police officer even. Well, what about Mr. Daylight? I don't really know. We weren't together at that time of the night. But when I got home, he was already fast asleep. So basically, he had no alibi. So she didn't do it. Good to know. I was almost going to start getting suspicious. Excuse me, but what do you take a look at this? Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't the faintest idea. I guess I just don't get out enough. Okay. Can we talk about how her earrings are technically tires? Yeah, you did them. Her earrings are literally tires. That is a great design element for somebody who rides a motorcycle. Ooh, that is so mysterious looking. I love old stuff like this. Really, that's one of our most treasured possessions. There's going to be a whole exhibit at Georgie Taylor with these kinds of things. Maya looks so happy. She lit up like a 1,000-watt bulb. Terrific! You can tell on Ronnie and me to be there. Sounds like fun. Huh? Yeah. Oops. That light bulb is starting to flicker. See that you want them there? Ooh. Ooh, there's some material. Oh yeah, see that you want Ronnie to be there. Yeah, no, she did not want Ronnie to be there. Because yeah, that's who Goldie earned. She can't trust him. Okay, so what do you know about this? No, you can't show her that, Nick. That emblem is top secret, don't you remember? Maya, turn your head a couple feet, and you will literally be looking at the same emblem on that air balloon. This is literally proof that her husband is the one who ain't math the math. Who else would know the symbol? No, sorry about that. But the way she said top secret was a worse giveaway than what I did. Ooh, when I heard the word top secret, it just piqued my interest like nothing else. Okay. Okay, yeah, so only really 2 voice lines. So, wait, now what? Is that it? Nothing else to talk about? Nothing else to present? Did I miss something here? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I forgot to present people. Fuck me, I guess. So, Nitty Boy, you're a lawyer, huh? Well, yeah. How do you like it? I bet it's so exciting. Let me think about it. In my first taste, not much happened, but, Flake Solid did throw his toupee at me. In my second taste, I was accused of murder, and, a rich billionaire kept hitting me, and, I saw a dead person come back to life. In my third taste, I was, almost killed by the mafia. In my fourth taste, I took down a world-renowned prosecutor with 40 years of experience. In the taste after that, I had to deal with the, chief of police, who, was able to blackmail the chief prosecutor into becoming a puppet, and I defeated them both. And then after that, yeah, I've done a lot. Yeah, it is actually pretty exciting. Yeah, sometimes. Actually, a little too exciting sometimes. Ooh, I just love a good drill. Nitty Boy, it sounds like you have it so nice. This is going to the awkward. Excuse me, but will you take a look at this? Oh, sorry, I don't have to say that. Okay. That's really amazing. A master at your age? Okay, so we're also showing them the data, too. Oh, no, you got it all wrong. It's my mother that's the tournament master. Oh, I see. So, what is that she the master of? Well, you see, it's a little... Don't say it, Maya. If you say spirit channeling, so yeah. Well, yeah, she will, yeah. She does seem like that type of person, but like, it won't be like a rude laugh. It would be more like, really? That's interesting. Tell me more. Ouch, that hurt. Yeah, Phoenix, you didn't have to say that part. It would not have felt insulting. I'm gonna say that. Okay. Oh my god. God damn it. God damn it. What the? No, bot. Come on. It was in the last 30 seconds. I know it was. Oh, come on, really? How am I at 40 minutes now? Okay. Ouch, that hurt. It would have been more like a hee-hee. Oh, wait. You know your husband, right? About your husband and math, I'm supposed to know all about that. My husband is a big fan. Yep, huh? A big fan. Yeah, Ronnie delusional. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened. Wait a minute, did you say delusional? Yeah. You see, Ronnie actually believes he ain't Master the Mask. What? What are you talking about? Okay, yeah. Okay, and now you have to go back and do this one. I know he doesn't look like it, but he really had that thing done when he puts his mind to it. Really? So, when exactly did he put his mind to it? Well, not very often, I admit. what exactly did Mr. Wright see in her husband anyway? He's adorably wimpy, and he has money. That's all he needs. Wow, you must have really seen Shaddai rotten when you first met to love him so much. You must have really seen Shaddai rotten when you first met to love him so much. Shaddai rotten. I didn't know people still use that word. As long as I got my motorcycle and my Ronnie, I'm happy. Oh, that's so sweet. And hey, money. Oh, that plus a little excitement and a little shopping money. Damn, I got it right. Then I'm happy. Now she's starting to sound a bit greedy, don't you think? Yeah, I don't want to use the word gold digger, but I don't know. Starting to give off a bit of a bad vibe here. Do you think she's making her husband do it? Because there's no way she's oblivious to the fact that he is master math. Look at this. This is literally a balloon with his hidden logo on it. How would he have that otherwise? Unless Ron is somehow a detective and he knows everything about him. Delusions. So when did Ron first become Master the Math? What are you talking about? He's no Master the Math. Huh? But wait a second. Look around this room. This place is obviously Master the Math's hideout. No, you're totally wrong. A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie is so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures. But Master Math is a bad guy. Oh god. I'm choking it. Oh god. So he's deluded, huh? Could that really be true? Anyway, if he really had his gold in the urn, wouldn't he still have it? Not if he hid it. What if he's hiding it somewhere? Either here, or at a secure location like a warehouse. Or a storage vault. We don't know. Well, I suppose so. Then why don't you ask him if he had the urn or not? He's already said no to that. She has a point. Mr. Wright isn't actually the criminal type. What is the criminal type? Do you know how, well, what is the criminal type? People do crimes for different reasons. To provide for their family. Because they hate something. Because they want excitement. Who knows? I'm betting that the last one is why. Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Wright isn't Master Math after all. Say, can I ask you something, little boy? What is it? I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside, but one thing I won't gamble is illegal activity. I had the feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart. A good heart that loves people and money and people. Someone framed my poor Ronnie. I just know it. Can you give this to Ronnie for me? A letter? Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back. Mr. Wright? Okay, you've got it. Just react and leave it all to us. Desiree's letter, addressed to her husband, Ron Wright, apparently contained something important, added to the court record. Oh my god. Yet move to the detention center. Oh geez, and the music is weird now. Oh, right, here, they're from your wife or whatever. I don't know, I'm not gonna read it. Oh hey, wow, did I finish this one? Wow. Here, they're from your wife. Oh, from Desi? Thank you! I miss her. She's adorably nice. Letter given to Master Math. Actually, what I taken? What I taken? My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine. Okay. He's clutching onto the air so hard the ink looked like it should leak out. He looked so happy. What a nice man. You should write a letter to Mr. Maya too, Mr. Net. Mr. Lawyer? Yes? In the letter that Daisy wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer. So yeah, you're the only other guy in this room. And unless she's talking about the security guard behind me, I'm pretty sure she might be talking about you. So, I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow. Hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer. Why not? What do you mean, why not? We are the victims in this case. Remember? Victims of this mask guy. Well, yeah, but according to Desi, he didn't do it. What, we just believe his wife, Phoenix? Literally, think about it. Think about it for 2 seconds, Phoenix. This card has the symbol, the emblem that is top secret that nobody should know about unless they are connected to the case. This is literally proof that he ain't masked the fucking mask. She said, poor man, he's deluding himself into thinking he did it. Right, Mr. Net? Come on! She could be lying to protect her husband. Well, that clue, or actually, not actually, it's hard to say. Oh no! It's bleeding! To me! Oh please, I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return. So you have the treasures. Can I see them? What should I do? I know that like the right thing to do would be to take his case, but like, guys, we have no reason to trust this guy. Don't do it, Nit. He's a thief. Mr. Nit, I agree with Mr. Maya. 2 against 1 if there's a democracy, which is not. Well, I admit, something about this guy thinks like, yeah, we sushi. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna like pull out the bat story? Oh, but this guy, he looks so helpless, just like I was when I was a boy. I have to save him. I think I really should say no, but he looks so helpless. He looks just like me. What was the point of taking this job if it wasn't to help people like him? If I do that, this poor man will have nobody on his side. What's the point? What's the point? Like, well, what did I do? Like, when I hit that button, what did I do? Like, what did I affect when I hit the button? What did I make? What did I make Phoenix Wright have an inkling of doubt at his choice? Because it seems like he already made his choice, and that I would get a little voice in his head going, "Don't do it." What was the point of giving me the choice? Like, I just come up with like a fake, like, after credit, like, afterwards, like, a week later, afterwards, it turns out Master Max was innocent, and then Phoenix Wright will live with guilt for the rest of his life. But nope, we just put his case. Didn't the second case of the first game have a part where, like, if you didn't take Maya's case, it would be like, oh, this is what happened to her afterwards. Didn't that happen? Really, you will? Mr. Net, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you. But, players, I can't believe you defend this person after what she did to Mr. Maya. I'll never forgive you. Ever. Playley, wait. There's going to be ugly. I'll go after her. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. Well, you couldn't have known you were going to react like that. I tell you, I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya, where's Players? She said she was going back to the office. Go check in on her later, would you? And what about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case? Yeah, I'm fine. Net? I'm fine, Net. I believe in you. I think I'm gonna try. Oh, Maya, you're the best friend I ever had. My other friend really sucks ass. I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it. Okay, Nick, yeah, get this show on the road. Where to go first? Here, obviously. Okay. Mr. Net, welcome back. Oh, hey, player, you're back too, I see. I went and I bought us a strawberry cake. What? Where did you get the money? Do you have an allowance? Then I'll go make some tea to go with it. Players. Your Yashi feels really bad about what happened at the detention center. What? Why are you giving us a flashback? This scene literally just happened. Do I really need to recap this soon? Mr. Maya, the tea's ready. Oh, thanks. Come on, Internet, have some of this tape. Yeah, thanks. Players. Oh, excuse me. I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet. At the same time as handling food. I'm not sure I want to eat anymore. Hey, it's okay. I just cleaned it this morning. Too late. It might not be a good time for me to ask her. Oh, okay. I first met players a year ago. It was when that murder happened in Turbine Village. I do remember what she said to me when we first met. You're Mr. Knit, right? You're my special someone. Hey, I always thought it would be because you were young, but what? Players, I think she got the wrong idea. About you and me. Huh? There's something you need to understand. What is it? It's kind of like Turbine Village custom. Sorta. You hear about the custom? There are hardly any men in Turbine Village. Okay. Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited it. Probably because we saw literally nobody else besides the main players of that case. I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago. About how spiritual power runs very strong in the Fae family. Yeah, you did. And that's why you're undergoing training to become a spirit medium, right? Yeah, the thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Turbine Village kind of revolves around its women. Well, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I'm not your normal man who lives in a patriarchy. I'm respectable. Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages. I can see that. The women getting all of the credit while the men basically have to do shit unrelated to the point of the village. Oh? Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter. Why? Oh, well, because... Oh, I get it. Okay, yeah. If the man has a daughter, then immediately the daughter is, like, given all the attention, while the father is just kind of left in the dust, while his daughter is seen as more important than he ever could be. Are you saying that Cleo's father... She died. He left the village when she was very young. Boy, that's tough. Yeah. And she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that. Damn! That is actually a really good explanation about why this character wants to ship these two. And not just because, oh, she's a kid, or, oh, it's funny. It's because she actually, like, has seen unhappy relationships and is trying to envision a better one and projecting it onto two real people. That is such a good way of writing that in a way that makes sense and connects to other threads. That is cool. Players seem to love you a lot. Well, it's because I'm her only cousin and, well, because of the murder case last year. Clearly, mother is. Oh, yeah. I remember it now. Clearly, mother, Morgan Fay. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now. She's probably gone mad by now. So you see, I'm the only family clearly has right now. But it's the same for me too. My mother's gone too. Maya's mother! So, your mother's still missing. Well, yeah. Phoenix, you would have heard about it if she wasn't. I'm pretty sure that would be a big deal that she would tell you about. If she wasn't missing, you know. Phoenix has a memory issue, where she doesn't remember something until somebody else brings it up. Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is. Maya's mother, Misty Fay. The current master of the terrain channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. But you're sure she's still alive, right? Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing. Okay. Well, that's actually pretty cool. We have something new. Okay, so. Something that spirit mediums can do. 1. They can channel the dead using their bodies. 2. They can see a person's heart and know if they are lying. Or they have a secret. And then this one is that they have a sense to identify if somebody is dead, maybe. Kind of undefined, but I like undefined. It's interesting. It asks more questions. And according to the laws of the village, all become the next master. Mystic Maya, master of the terrain channeling technique. Shouted the heavy responsibility. Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Fey main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not going to learn anything just by sitting around the office. Yeah, I know, but first, I want to talk to players. Mr. Net? Yeah. I acted like a baby. Players. I doubted you, even though Mr. Maya trusted you completely. I mean, no, she was also unhappy at it. Man, this bottle really is empty. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Net? Yes? From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said. Aw, it's okay. I'm the one who should be apologizing. Well, I'm gonna go out for a bit now. Huh? Where are you going? I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. I'm gonna show you how useful I can be too, by finding some evidence. What? No, don't let her leave. You're letting her leave the building? What the fuck? You think you're the worst guardian ever. Net, let's give her some space. Okay? I would love to give her some room. The issue is that I wish the room was in this building and not out there in the real world. Yeah. I guess in Japan, they do have it so that, like, really young kids can go out more because of responsibility. But I don't know, that seems like a dumb idea. The whales just can't be trusted to take care of kids on their own. Okay. Maya! Maya! Ooh, you do not look okay. Oh, Miss Andrews. I'm so sorry. It's my fault. Your precious urn. Your precious urn. Why did you not kind of cute like this? Please, calm down. What's wrong? The urn is missing. What do you not get, Phoenix? And it's her job to take care of it. It never ends. Everything I touch ends in a failure. Maya, I'm so sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you. No, it's okay, don't. I know I don't look like it, but I'm doing my hands. I can make you a new urn. Hold on. Wait just a second. Okay? Breathe. Calm down and talk to us. Forgive me. Forgive me. Oh yeah, but I have to present you shit. Okay. Oh, she didn't say that to everybody. Well, that'd be annoying. But yeah, no, this is actually pretty sad. Considering that her anxiety issues are probably creeping back out right now. Because she ain't pretty though. Yeah, just in the general body. I wish the cat box didn't always block it, but you can kind of see it down below. Yeah, I don't think anything is gonna work on her right now. Not even like items that she knows about. Yeah, no, okay, let's talk. So when did you get the calling cards from Mask to Mask? Yeah, let's see. Exactly 10 days ago. I was going to show it to the police, but that detective stopped me. He stopped you. So you asked Detective Atme to help with security? Yes. In fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much more about math than the police. So you hired him before the calling card arrived? Well, yes. I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I'm learning to trust my hunches. So that's why there are security cameras, even in the basement warehouse? Yes, Georgie Taylor is very serious about their security measures. It was their way of saying, blame it on to any potential thieves. Well, he sure blotted on last night, even after a souvenir. There's like he blotted on and more. Can you tell us about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault. I never should have told this portfolio collection and treasure exhibit anyway. Well, why do you say that? That urn was stolen was a pretty important object. Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal, well, practically zero. Damn. Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal was, well, 0. How does appraisal work for like items like this? Like, how do they determine that? I assume that like the easiest part about it would be like calculating how much it would cost to make. I think that would probably be the easiest part. But then like, how does it work? Like, do they like look at the history of it? Do they look at how much people would be willing to buy it for? Does age factor into it at all? How does it work? 0? I paused it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. But that urn contained the soul of Mr. Ami. That's a person. How can you put a price on a person's soul? Capitalism, baby! Anyway, I left all security arrangements to Detective Atme. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of exhibit items from Terrain. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse then. So maybe one of them was actually Matt in disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible. No, an alien. She probably even checked what they ate for breakfast that morning. She is thorough, and beautiful, and cuddleable. God, why is she so cute? You don't need to be cute. You're you. That's all you need to be. Yeah, no. So how were you able to talk to us here, but you can't talk to us here? Let's go to the basement. Nothing? We only checked this place out. I can't see what more there is to look at. That pathetic looking wooden box. Ah! That's the box that had Sacred Urn in it. Don't touch it. There may be some clue to the thief's identity on it. I was on the box. Huh? You made that pathetic for a box? What did you put it in there? Okay, yeah, I feel like that's identical. Maybe something new here? I wonder if that detective brought this camera in with him. Good selection. Let's take a look at it. Huh? It said property of Georgie Taylor on it. So it's borrowed. Kinda strange for an ace detective, don't you think? What part? Not having his own security system? According to the computer data, someone did in fact go through these big doors last night, right? Yeah, I guess so. The shutter did go off once, you know. Oh, okay, apparently we're not going here. Where are we going? Oh. Huh, I didn't expect we would go here. Oh, and I am done with all the meals. Hello? Well. How lovely it is to see you again, my dear. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. We're actually kinda like busy. Shh, science. Precisely as I expected. What is it? Yavari! The truth has once again been eloquently revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Am I correct? I think we already been there. Ha! So my estimation was correct. Yavari, how truly eloquent. Now then, what can I do for you? That's wacky as hell. Let me present some bullshit to you. Like, pretty amazing the way you were able to tell what I do for a living. Oh, it's elementary, my dear, right? Elementary. If you're really interested, the first clue was the hair, point backward, showing you were prepared to take license attack but you were through. From your clothes, I knew you were the policeman, so I deduced you were a lawyer. After the combination of told your detective, Mari, only the truth remained. Sorry, I really wanted to see if there was anything else when I slow it down. Okay, it is this button. Pretty amazing how you were able to tell what I do for a living. Oh, it's elementary, my dear, right? Elementary. If you're really interested, the first clue was the hair. It points backwards. It shows you're prepared to take on an attack, such as from a criminal. For example, from your clothes, I knew you were a policeman. So I deduced you were a lawyer. After a combination of cold logic and intuition, Savari, only the truth remained. That's so funny. Are you sure it wasn't the badge I had? You know, the badge that shows I'm a lawyer? Why would you guess that I was a lawyer after not being a policeman? Wow, impressive. Or maybe you just took a look at the attorney badge on your label, genius. Damn, Maya tricked back with the facts. That was a part of it. Can you deduce anything about this person? I'm gonna say no. This woman, she is a true beauty. This woman, she is a true beauty. You don't say. I would be honored if you were to introduce her to me. Are you gonna die within the next couple days? Because it's gonna be pretty hard. Oh wait, Maya, can you do it? I assure you, lawyer, my intent is strictly professional. Ew, this got even creepier than I thought. I assure you, my dear, all 8 detectives are perfect gentlemen. That dang, I did add in more, ew. Come on. Sorry, I should probably clean these. Give me a minute. Okay, what about you? So how do you know I was a spirit medium? Was it because of how I acted or my haircut? Oh, that was child's play. A child to play with my deduction. First your hair, and not the type of fuck. Where is it? Well, great, now I'm gonna have to read that. Thank you, Dame, for making a near infinite amount of dialogue that I have to click through. Or not even click through, pause through. I wonder who has had the longest fast talking. Oh man, there's still a bubble or two. Okay. Go here. Go here. So how do you know it was a spirit medium? Oh, that was child's play. Keep going. First, your hair, and not the type one sees every day. Both rare and enchanting, almost. Otherworldly. I thought it likely that you were either a fortune teller or a spirit medium. But I didn't quite detect the wisdom one usually sees in a fortune teller. And so sorry that I have only one possibility. Why does she always start out with the hair? It's like she uses the hair to make the basics of his deduction. Well, they also have a bio about me on the pleasure exhibit poster. Could you have probably read that to know who I was? No, I didn't do that. You can't prove I did that. What about this person here? Also, you know what? He is not asleep. Yeah, he is not asleep just for asking to see a woman, okay? If he said it in a sleepy way, but he didn't really. The charming young lady responsible for security, Miss Adrian Andrews. But then, why is it still? Oh, is that straps? Okay, well, I don't know how I feel. Wait, it's on the other side? Is that like, oh, wait, it's on this side? I think it might be on this side, actually. Shit, I'm sorry you didn't take up the video, yeah. You should have, split past this part, okay. Huh? You know her? Well, of course he does. Yes. Well, I should. She was the person who hired me for this job. A very intelligent young woman. After all, she hired Detective Youth at me, did she not? I'm not entirely convinced that was an intelligent move on her part. Oh, him, yes. I saw him earlier. That wretched detective who had let the thief slip through his fingers every single time. Wretched, huh? Now that I think about it, I wonder if they aren't working together. Huh? If you ask me, you got me. I believe the two of them are total conspirators. If Detective W heard that, he'd probably try. Or be pissed the hell off. He is a surprisingly sensitive guy. Master Mask, this will surely be Master Mask's final heist. Last night I came close and managed to retrieve this stolen treasure. Mark my words, this criminal of humanity will be found guilty in due time. And then I, you got me, a detective, will dance with joy. I have no clue what you're blabbering about. But I guess I'll find out soon. She isn't even saying complicated words, Phoenix. What she's saying plain deductible. This person is Shivari, a great ace detective. Am I correct? But I was the one asking you. This photo simply isn't enough information. I'm afraid I can't be absolutely certain. But the intelligence in those eyes indicates a man of deep wisdom and insight. Stop messing around with it, just ask him already. But this guy is scary. It's him. That was a picture of himself. These people are fucking weird. This man surrendered to the police, admitting that he was Master of the Mask. Maybe so, but I'm not entirely convinced that he's behind the facts. He is. He is! He sounds pretty sure. Just look at his forehead. It's all in the shape of a mouth and eyes. I don't see any wrinkles. What are you talking about? Then the tragic face of a thief. It is unmistakable. Is there anything that isn't unmistakable to you? Nothing. For that would be a mistake. What about that picture here? Does that at me? Okay, and that is all you have to say about the people. I want to get them out of the way. Okay. You think she would find this exciting in the East? There's so many noises happening in his, neutral speech. There are two symbol noises. Oh, really? Nothing about this either. I guess you just have nothing to say about anything. How incredibly unhelpful of you. Okay, well, let's move to... That's weird. Why would it take me here if there was nothing to look at? No, I feel you need more. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to talk to him. Goddamn. You mentioned that before you were on... You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night. Precisely. This is my fifth encounter with my arch enemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey. I've heard you've been after Master Damath since your very first theft. Yes, my dear, I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, the vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the Tear of Emanon. I encountered him in the museum's sacred hall, the crime scene itself. So, that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit? I'm pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from your retailers and set up the perfect trap. You must mean the security camera. But I thought you were watching the area yourself, too. So how did Master Damath manage to steal the urn? Well, that's $1 million question. What is Master Damath's modus operandi? Well, we could ask him. He probably knows. Master Damath's M.O. Mo. What's his Mo? There's something that's been bothering me. Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are all but seekers, wandering alone in the dark. Well, I'm wondering how Master Damath managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know? Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep. You should have seen Master Damath. Do I have to blame those? I have to blame those. What the? It's a sight yacht. Sight yacht? Yeah, remember, Maya, you wanted to be there? Now you're there. I'm gonna use it just to check out what I need to have. Master Damath's M.O. Mo. His Mo. Detective Atme, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Master Damath commit the crime. Well, now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed, I was guarding the warehouse. That much is true. But I can tell you for certain, I've not seen no person pass through that door. I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy yawned through his teeth. I know. I'll show him some proof. Atme, I have the proof that someone went through the door last night. Oh, this. Take that! There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone who went through that door. Precisely! I hope you don't mind, but we will write down in our hands on the tablet data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night. What? Oh, that was terrifying. But my monitor didn't touch anyone in its flash. It must have been some sort of computer malfunction. It must be. Maybe it was your monitor that malfunctioned. What? Are you saying I didn't do my duty properly? Detective Acme, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he so desperately wants to keep it hidden. And I'm not just a piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay, I suppose that you didn't manage to see Master the Mask. In that case, the reason why is because you were unconscious. Because, I don't know, these two feel like joke answers. And if they toss to me real health, I should not do a joke answer. I'm afraid that making a dash is just not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence. Shit, I don't know. No. Oh hey, that's her bio in the back. Or like on the left. Okay. That's how he knows. No. I guess she got hit with it, but it's not broken anymore. No. We only did that one and... Did you get hit with the sword? Is that why? You were hit with the sword and not unconscious? Please work. You were not unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Surely you must be joking. You think I looked at me to be knocked out so easily? This sword proves it. That. Before the thief, this sword was in the hands of the statue of Ami Faye. Furthermore, at the time, it was not bent. The guy looks insane right now. He definitely the killer, right? Wait, the killer? Why did I say killer? Was I that used to it being a murder? He definitely the thief. What am I talking about? You were struck on the head and not unconscious by this sword. Well, Detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. Da 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 da. And that's how it's done, Maya. I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say. So you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you? Clobber! What an ugly way of saying it. But I suppose you could put it that way. Doesn't mean you will like how it looks when you put it there. The tower is struck at the precise moment I turned to the computer. So you never noticed the thief enter the warehouse? No, the tower must have wormed his way in through somewhere beside the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewage pipes. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome weapon here. Ouch. Mr. Atme should have his poor head examined. You can say that again. How can you have underestimated the thief so badly? Shido. Master knocked Atme out during the time with a blow to the head. With a blow to the back of the head. Updated in the court record. Mr. Atme, do you know about the Shaitlin urn? I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Master the Mask. Shaitlin urn? Pfft, that had nothing to do with this case. It is literally the item that the whole case is about. But Well, you know what Master stole this time? I am a hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more than yours to attack my play. Do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanut you throw to pigeons? I don't think they ate this guy's attitude, Nick. He's a rude asshole. Well, anyway, it doesn't look like he knows about the urn. You know, he's kind of rude. That's kind of rude. It looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway. Huh? What? That this Acme guy is the latest detective in the world? Maya, how did we come off this conversation with such different points of view? No, that he never actually saw the thief. Oh yeah, that's right. This guy is worthless as a witness. So the thief may not even have been masked. Just one moment, sir, lawyer. The thief was unquestionably masked or the masked. But you never actually saw him. Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for just such a contagion. Oh. Last night the camera went off exactly once. Behold, this is a photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera. Bam. Damn, that is him. Is Ron really that tall? Where the hell did she put all his hair? That's him. Master door the mask. Security photo. Taken of storeroom entrance taken by the camera on the night of the crime. Added to the court record. The thief to be none other than the arch criminal Max Door the Mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such a blazing crime. What are you talking about? Sorry, I just love talking. So, what do you mean he had a very good reason? Exactly that. Mr. DeYoung has a very good reason to dress up and commit these crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You need to go and investigate. But how would you know about that? Have you forgotten? You're beating to the finest aid detective to ever walk the earth. The most brilliant mind since well ever. Look at me. Well, I definitely better go and take a look, just in case. Look at me. I love this guy. He's the best character in this entire damn franchise. I knew you would have to read the green envelope eventually. But so they definitely a trap, right? You got me definitely in the one who is flaming Ron the right? I don't know how she's flaming him or what the hell is going on, but all I know is that you got me has to be the mastermind of this whole affair. Why the hell are you giving me a flashback? This is the most unnecessary flashback ever. A clean envelope, huh? You look like this is it. Okay, here's how we look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to TV Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring, what is that, $50,000? Or is it $50 million? I think it's $50 million, right? But 50,000, oh no, 50,000. Okay, I was right the first time. Then this blackmail. Damn, we got another red and white thing. It sure looks like there's a major clue, alright? blackmail letter written with a fountain pen found in Ron's room. Wait, if it was written by pen, that means that it has handwriting. Oh, somebody at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take but a second, I promise. Oh, thanks for coming. That's so nice of you. When I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself. I don't know who this even is. I don't know why I gave him the wackiest voice in existence. I just felt like it. Please, come on in. I'll make some coffee. Really? Okay, I think I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute, I know that voice. Who could it be? Oh, Nitty boy, I'm so sorry, but I'm not another death. Ah, you're... Nick, it's you and Maya too. What a flute. Yeah, really? Long time no see. What? You know each other? Nitty boy. Nick, do you and this still have, something going on? Something? If you mean what I think you mean. I underestimated you, Nick. A gorgeous lady like this. And married too. Way to go, bro. So, are you just totally okay with affairs? I knew it. Just when things couldn't get any worse. Time to chew in the butts. Yeah, butts. Ever since Rachel, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Wasn't he your best friend? Wasn't he your best friend? Hey man, that wasn't very nice. I was your very first client. Yeah. We've got the storied history, she and I. And what he used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Damn. Did he really get downgraded in importance somehow? Why would they rate him like that? Come on now, you're embarrassing me. In front of the play old thing here. So you two are old childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm gonna check on my bite. What, are you there? Wouldn't it be an apartment garage? Isn't this an apartment? You don't have to go all the way downstairs. Unless it is a one-story building or whatever. Nice day, all that, Desi. So how you been, Nick? Too big if you really want to know. Too big if you really want to know. So, what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I got heard from you. 2 whole years. And what with those clothes? Well, weird. Hey man, that's uncalled for. This is my uniform from my part-time job. But I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun. Huh? What's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell ya, women, I don't trust them anymore. Oh no, you never be an incel. You got dumped then? Well, you know Bennifer? I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. Right when I met the famous Katie Tom, and my whole life changed. Bennifer, Katie Tom, I never heard of either of them. Anyway, dude, Katie Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it? Well, actually, I kinda can. You do sound like a user. Anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure. Women! It's just so So, oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest of them. You're athletic to your kind. You're like he built the same old Yeri. So, what are you doing here anyway? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural born nice guy, that's all. Well, actually, I picked up this last night while I was working. A wallet? You say you found this last night? Yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I'd figure I'd return it myself. Juan's wallet, found by Yeri at his part-time security job. Night of the time. Do we know all that? Hey man, let me see that for a moment. I knew it. Desi picture isn't here. Yeah, I think she really did see wife, huh? Don't be a bad guy, Yeri. Don't be a bad guy, Yeri. Hey man, it's not what you're dating at all. No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit. Hey, no way, man. She's a married woman. That's just bad news, man. She really is here just to check out Mr. Wright. So, you said you found it at your job, right? Yeah. I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chicks just love a guy in uniform, you know? A security guard, huh? So that's what the uniform is all about. I can't imagine you as a security guard. You're so insecure. So what time was it that you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking that? Are you trying to see if I've got an alibi? You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. What is Mr. Diet Wallet doing there? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there. So she wasn't lying. He works there? You mean Mr. Diet? Sure. Here, take a look at this. He's right here in this wallet. What's this card? It's a T card, but it's a security company. See, it's got a serial number right here on it. There's no mistake about it. You said that you were working part-time at a security company, right? That's right. Well, why are you making that security face? Why do you look so determined? Security company, huh? Something not quite secure about where we... Sorry, give me a minute. I have an idea. I am going to rebel against the game developers by making Yeri and the Phoenix act like better friends. Security company, huh? Something not quite secure about Yeri working there. I need to find out as much as I can about this P-Tard. P-Tard. Found this on Ron's wallet. Apparently used for the building of his part-time job. Added to the court record. So, I guess I'm gonna present. No, okay, nothing else to talk about. So, yeah, we are gonna present some shit. You know, just start with profiles. You're 26 years old, right? Don't you think it's about time you took a long, hard look at your life? Coming from a guy who only brags about how many times he's been rejected? I find that kind of ironic. Ironic, am I right? Hey, I remember her, like Maya's big sis. Wow, you really do remember. Yeah, who could forget? A couple of gorgeous sisters. Hubba hubba. You heard that, Nit? Gorgeous. Oh yeah, that's right. When I defended Yeri, Mia was still alive. Huh. Wow, you're even cuter than the last time I saw you. Oh yeah? Really? Yeah, you look totally different than 2 years ago. Don't you think, Nit? Maybe it's because we're always together, but she looks pretty much the same to me. Almost as if the game developer didn't bother to give her a new appearance every time. Oh, what a cutie. Hey, Nit, so what's the deal between you and this girl? Hey, that's my cousin. Her name is Plail Faye. Plail, huh? Too bad. Never date 2 girls with the same name. That's one rule I can't break. I would think the fact that she's only 9 years old I would break rules somewhere. Maybe not in this country, but definitely a different one. Whoa! Who is this? Come on, man, don't hold out on me. Forget about it. It's on need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Hey, now, I thought we were pals. I done a major thing for dealing with black sleeves. I've got a major thing for dealing with black sleeves, shirts, and glasses. Thank God I'm not wearing black. How did you know that? And you know, if they have an orange colored memo pad, I really use my tool. He has to be making that up. He can't really know Adrian, can he? What else do you know, Yeri? Yeri, what do you know about this person? Beats me? All of a sudden he got nothing to say? I just thought of something. What if it's actually a hot chick under that costume? Forget it. It should die. Trust me. Man, you're killing me. Man, you're killing my buzz, dude. Boy, talk about someone who has a one-track mind. Well, you did not a criminal one-track mind. Yeah, what about this person? Give me that name to say. Yeah, what about this person? Name to say. That's Deji, one awesome radio, right? It's been a long time since I felt this way. I think I'm really in love this time. Shit. A long time, huh? Yeah? Well, except for what I feel for you, Maya. I don't think he even knows what he's saying anymore. He's just blurting random shit out. Anyone else? Yeri. Even you took a few clips from me, Nit. Yeah? Like what? So my hair, for example, it points straight, right? But your hair, on the other hand, it points backwards. That's no good at all, man. It's defeated. You gotta aim high for the stars. I can't find a counter argument to that. He actually has a point. That was actually pretty funny. I enjoyed that. Oh yeah, well, I have to present to you evidence, don't I? Okay, this should be play clip. Should have to get. Oh, the bot. Really? Then you one of the treasures from Terrain Village. Be serious, man. I couldn't tell you yes about the mystic mumbo jumbo shita. Of course, Maya is a different story. Talk about your mixed messages. Damn. God damn. Am I gonna have to hurt your feelings this many times? But yeah, I don't think this guy has anything cool to say about anything. Yeah, no, this guy is literally that boring. Hey, yeah, what about this? What? If you got something to say, then say it already. Huh? Huh? A blackmail yetter? Do you know anything about this? What? I don't know anything about Alex. That's the truth. Huh? What? I can't believe you did it to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000? I don't have that kind of money. No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron DeYite. Oh, thank God. Oh, man, you stand me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. What? I'm the idiot? Man, I was totally confused. Because it said KB security right on the envelope. Yeah, so what? Well, I would have done my part-time job at KB security. What? Okay, I feel like this game wanted me to play it in a certain order that I just didn't play it in. So guys, I really should find out more about this KB security company. Okay, did we just go to the top now? And we have a new one. KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter. You know about it? That really works, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Huh? So, what are you doing here then? Duh. I'm obviously securing my future. Yeah. Well, the boss is away. The boss is away right now. And you know what? Well, the boss is away right now. And you know what? Mice do one tax away. Yes. So, how far away is this company? Let me see. About 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyway. The apartment building is pretty close to Georgie Taylor's, right? And it would take roughly an hour to go. From here to KB Security and back. If Ron DeYite was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, whoa, then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn. That still raises a lot of questions about what this room is then. I don't think there's really anything else to present to him. Oh, okay, no, I forgot. There was a second page. So, you're sure about the T-Tard? Yep, that's the T-Tard we use at the building I work at. According to the security number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need it to get to that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the building and where. Jerry, I need that data. Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data's off limit to outsiders. If I lost the job, I'd never have a chat with Daisy. It's times like these where I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. Should I start forging evidence? T-Tard, found in Ron's wallet, opens the KB Security CEO's office, leaves a record when used. Da. Hey, Nick, your phone. Beep. Hello? Is this the right residence? Clarence, where are you? I thought I'd go to Georgie Taylor's to find more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. This is why you don't let kids go out on their own, Japan. I don't care how tough you think your kids are. They could get lost. And die. Or they could run away. What? Give that phone to me, Nick. Please, where are you right now? I was walking along, and I found myself in front of that person's office. That person? Who? The person who doesn't act his age and always says "Savari" when he's excited. You got me. Ace Detective. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you. Alright, I'm a little scared. Aww. Poor baby. Why did we get her out? Alright, you go, Maya. Wait a second, Nick. What? That phone call just now. Sounded like a real cutie. Another one of your, special friends. Say goodbye to Mr. Wright for me, would you, Larry? I guess that's all we need from this scene. Yeah, move to the Acme Detective Agency. October 12th, Detective. Mr. Nick, Mr. Maya. Oh, we have 12. Okay. Plainly. I never thought I'd see the two of you again. You thought you were never gonna see us again? We're in the same city. We're in somebody's office. You thought you were never gonna see us? I feel so bad for you, cutie pie. So, is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office? Yes. When I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight. Say, Nick, don't you think look like something changed since the last time we got here? Now that you mention it. The bad. We didn't see this before. This bad. I'm sure it wasn't here before. It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here. Hey, Nick. Come on, open it up. Hey, wait a minute. We can't open it private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. Yeah, but she's not a suspect. That's true. And truth be told, I have to admit, I am a little curious. Well, what's in there? Hang on a second. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kinda hard, and it's a move. Well, hello there. He's here. What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant in the court, ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it. Ned, I can't believe you. A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. Yeah, Ned, it was your choice to do it. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lolly-dadding around here? What do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial, Savari. We shall say the figurative Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime. Wow, Nick. Sounds like it's gonna be really exciting to see Sir William dropping his pants down at lunchtime. Let's talk about tomorrow's case. So what is going to happen at the trial tomorrow that will be so dramatic? Do you know what your business mistake so far has been, Mr. Lawyer? Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place. That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick. Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I, Youth Acme, will take the stand and stand up to injustice. And then, Savari, my testimony will be and then Yamari, my testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will match you and defeat total spiriters. Spiriters? Heh, he. You're split on the defense, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There is a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial. What are you talking about? Sure, lawyer, if you truly are who you say you are, then I'm sure you heard of him. His name is Dodo. 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 Dodo? Dodo? So, who is this Dodo person? It's not surprising that a spirit medium had not heard the name. Dodo, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in the country, but in heaven. Dodo, a legend or myth. Men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him. Prosecutor Dodo? But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Dodo. It's Mr. Edward. Isn't that right, Nick? It's no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing about this. But ace prosecutor Miles Edward is currently traveling abroad. Dude, I thought he died when you mentioned heaven. In fact, it was Mr. Edward who acknowledged Dodo as the best in the country. And you agree with that? Most certainly. In fact, you could tell him the youth acme of the prosecution's offers. Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Dodo really that strong? I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprising. Some people spend their whole lives idly waiting for his appearance. Waiting for Dodo. You have taken a step down the path of foolishness. Try to defend until we a criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty. Hey, last time I said, no one knows for sure that the Wright is really the masked. My dear lady, times may change, but people, sadly, do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature. Well, is it you're done investigating for the day? Sure, lawyer. The stage is set, and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. To be continued. So many questions. 1. This is our first case that is not a murder at all. And I am so interested to see how they will make it seem big. I wonder how Desiree plays a role into all of this. So many questions. How does Ron know what the symbol looks like if he isn't masked? And who is Dodo? And why do people keep waiting for him? But yeah, I think all of those questions might be answered in the next case, or the next day, the next episode. Bye!